Our other breaking story we have been following all night. Dozens of protesters taken into custody after taking over part of a library on campus. School officials and the NYPD moving in. Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuchman live outside the campus for us tonight with details on how all of this went down. Lindsay.
Mike, things have quieted down significantly here, but just a few hours ago, the streets here around Columbia University were filled with students and filled with protesters. You can see there are still police barricades out right now, but they're not blocking people anymore at this point because, again, things have quieted down significantly. But several hours ago, there was a protest that erupted in this library behind me here, and police say between 60 and 70 people were arrested. It started when pro-Palestinian protesters entered a reading room of Butler Library around 3:15 this afternoon and escalated quickly.
So I saw that they just suddenly chanted like the usual chants, and friends inside the library sent me videos that they were putting graffiti everywhere and apparently also removing books from shelves.
University officials say after protesters refused to identify themselves and leave the building, the NYPD was requested and moved in. 2 Columbia public safety officers were hurt in a crowd surge. In a statement, the school's acting president, Claire Shipman, said, quote, "Disruptions to our academic activities will not be tolerated and are violations of our rules and policies. This is especially unacceptable while our students study and prepare for final exams. Columbia strongly condemns violence on our campus, anti-Semitism, and all forms of hate and discrimination, some of which we witnessed today." Dozens were led out of the building in flex cuffs and eventually put into NYPD buses, met by more protesters as night fell. Mayor Adams saying on X, the city defends the right to peaceful protest, but, quote, "To parents of students protesting, call your children and make clear that breaking the law is wrong. We will not tolerate hate or violence." Now, this comes, of course, after last spring, Columbia University was also roiled by protests over the war in the Middle East. Several students were expelled or suspended after many protesters barricaded themselves inside another building. That was Hamilton Hall. In this case, it is the library here. It does remain to be seen if any disciplinary action will be taken after today's protests. Live in Morningside Heights, Lindsay Tuchman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.